but we are probably live as we speak, my friend. But I can't see it on this end, so I don't know. Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert with the Ted Show, wrapping up this amazing day with the one and only Sean Kelley with the Basin. Hey Sean, what's up, buddy?
How are you?
Man, if you could see my bedroom right now, and there's no double entendres there, it is full of beautiful things that we're going to make some cocktails with. So I think I'm ending my day really well. How about you? You good? How are things going out at the base?
They're going pretty good. It's a little quiet, but a little time to reflect, I guess.
Lots of time to reflect, right?
Yeah.
All right. So tell us a little bit, the people who didn't see the first show where I ate like a pig and probably drank more than I should have. Tell people about the Basin.
The Basin is cocktail bar inside of Henry's Depot, which is a food hall, and it's inside an old train station in downtown Sanford. We have 7 food restaurants and the cocktail bar, and it's all open. You can actually sit at the bar, order food, right from us. You don't have to get up and go seek it out. So everything's tied in together. But yeah, we just really started getting up and going, maybe before all this stuff started.
Right before the insanity, because I came out and did the show, tried some of the, I want to say the sandwiches, the Italian sandwiches, something. It was delicious.
Yeah.
But we also had great cocktails. And what I love about the place, which I shared. So guys, check it out, because the place itself is absolutely beautiful. There's history. And if you think that you can stump Sean Kelley on the history of what's going on there, you are wrong. He's got a lot of great knowledge, obviously has a passion for the place. And then you have this beautiful bar behind you where you all have come up with cocktails that you really thought through. And I saw you doing a live cocktail mix thing. Guys, this isn't my idea. I'm totally stole it from Sean, but I asked him if we would do the first Mixology at Home 101 for us. And boy, did he deliver. I'm going to post pictures later of what my bedroom looks like, but I'm going to make cocktails, y'all. And if you know me, you know that that is not the norm at all. I think I can pour a glass of wine if I'm lucky. And usually I mess that up in some way, shape, or form.
Well, because when I did the videos, I wasn't brave enough to go live. So this is a new.
Oh, this is big. So, all right. So tell them a little bit about what, and I think I can turn. I don't think my wife will kill me. There's laundry, but you know that's what goes on. I want to give you guys a little bit of a glimpse of what I'm looking at. If you can, there's my laundry. So tell us a little bit about what we're making today, what the ingredients are, and maybe a little history as we go.
Sure. Well, I packed up some ingredients and sent them down to you, Ted, and we're doing 3 cocktails. 2 of the ones that we're doing, I just kind of came up with last week. We're not fully open on schedule here, but on Saturdays I come in and the food hall portion of it, the pizza place and sandwich place are open. So, people have been asking for cocktails to go. So I came up with a couple different things. We can do pretty much anything to go, but the ones that I did this past Saturday went really well. So I have a blueberry jalapeno margarita that we're going to do, a strawberry honeysuckle lemonade, and then the Mississippi Mule.
And if you guys saw that all the glasses are ready, I have a whole ice bucket. I've got the booze and the glasses and the juices. And so I'm super excited because I'm not good at making a cocktail. Like, I overdo the booze.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I know, but I'm usually the only one that likes that much. But, if you're trying to get a flavor and you're trying to really go with the classic, I shouldn't pour like a half a bottle of vodka in my martini. So I'm very excited, and you're going to show me how to do this, and I'm going to show as much of me making a cocktail as I possibly can. So let's start with the first one. Tell me what I need to pull, and then maybe tell us a little bit about the drink.
Yeah, I figure the first one we'll do. The other 2 are going to involve some shaking, so we get to see your shake technique.
Oh, wow, shake technique.
The first one we're going to do, just to get things warmed up, we'll do the mule, which is pretty easy.
Okay, good. Easy's good.
I'll just jump right into it.
All right. So what glass do I grab?
So you got these 3
Yes.
refreshing glasses.
Grab one of those.
And then just fill that with the regular ice. You got the fancy cubes I sent you too, right?
Yes. Those are, is that for this?
No, don't use that one yet.
Okay. Okay. I got the fancy cubes.
On this one.
Okay. So I'm going to pour ice. That's a first. Oh, I already dropped it. There you go. How much ice do I need?
I like to fill it all the way to the top.
Of the drink, right? I'm not, am I mixing this? Am I putting it in the silver, this, I told you I'm going to be completely crazy on this.
Goes straight in the glass.
Oh, it goes right in the glass. Okay, so I did do it right. Already, this is more work than I've done today. So here we go. All right, I got it.
And this is the Cat Head Pecan vodka.
Yeah.
And this vodka is out of Mississippi.
Yum.
So you got the little rubber thing on top. Just pull that
Yes. Off. Oh, thank God. I would have wondered why it wasn't pouring. I'm telling you, I need flashcards. All right, how much do I put in?
Well, so this is our jigger.
Yes.
And the end is 2 ounces. Okay. So you don't have to use a jigger, Ted. We use it here just to, keep costs right, but also to keep the recipe right. But you can just go straight into the cup.
Oh, nice. How do you know how much? Like, you see how much I have.
Yeah, I gave you a little extra.
Because you're a saint. I wish I could do the upper hand thing that you did. All right, so I have it about halfway full. Is that enough?
That's quite.
I'm sorry. I'm really bad at this. I was not kidding. Okay, so this is going to be a great drink.
So a little jar with lime juice in it.
Okay, a jar with lime juice. Underneath the ice, maybe? Hold on.
While Ted's looking for his lime juice, I'll just tell you that I'm going to do a 1/2 ounce.
Oh, I'm looking for it in a jar. I'm such an idiot. All right. It's in one of these jars, right?
Yeah. There you go.
Which one is it?
Yep, that's the lime juice.
I told you. All right. The lime juice. I got it.
So 1/2 ounce. So we're going to fill our 1 ounce jigger halfway. So that's the small side of the jigger. Fill that halfway. Put a little lime juice.
Okay. So is that like a splash? Is that what a jigger is?
It's probably that's probably about maybe 2 tablespoons, I'd say. So just a splash. And see, the 5th time you make this, you'll be like, you'll know.
I'll know how to do it. Wow. I think after the first one, I'm gonna be like, hello.
That's a good one.
These are cute. I love these. All right. So I've got the lime juice in.
Okay, so now we take our Fever Tree ginger beer.
Oh yes. Look.
And you can use any. This is just this is one we like to use here.
I got it off, guys. That was good.
Pour that over top.
Till the glass is full.
And one thing I didn't give you is a bar spoon, but that's okay. You have so much vodka in there, I don't think it's gonna.
Yeah, it smells really good.
And then you have that little piece of candy ginger I gave you.
Yes.
Just stick that in there. Boom.
All right, guys, look. I had to ask him what that was called.
I like to eat that last after it's soaked up all
after it's soaked all in. Yeah. That's how I love olives in a martini. Look how pretty.
That's it. That's your first cocktail. Cheers.
Cheers. All right. So why a Mississippi mule?
This Cat Head vodka here is from Mississippi.
My God, it tastes like a real drink. It doesn't taste like a Crazy Ted drink. I mean, it is a Crazy Ted drink, but oh my God, that's delicious. That's the ginger. I taste the ginger right away. Where did you find a company that does? I mean, that must be half of the fun, I would imagine, tasting all of the. That's my jealousy coming up, my FOMO, tasting all of the different things like a pecan or pecan vodka.
Yeah, we've had some pretty good, especially when the bourbon guys come.
Oh yeah, see, there's there's so much good stuff out there,
Yeah.
and there's you can be so creative.
After the fourth or fifth sample, I'm like, man.
Well, my bed is right behind me. I have a feeling that's where the old man is going to head after this. All right, that is absolutely delicious. Now
Yeah,
you can get this one to go too.
twist on a traditional Moscow Mule.
Mm,
The pecan vodka in place of regular vodka.
that is so good. That is yummy, refreshing.
Yes.
Tastes like breakfast. All right, you know I can't leave a drink, so I know we're moving on, but I have to tell you that is absolutely phenomenal. Really good. All right, so I'm going to keep working. What are we doing next?
So next, let's do, we have the jalapeno blueberry margarita or the strawberry honeysuckle. So we can go from ginger to a little spicy and then finish with a sweet honeysuckle one.
That sounds perfect.
So what I do here for these juices is I take the fresh fruit, either strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, and I put them in the blender with either lemon juice or lime juice, simple syrup, triple sec. We're doing the blueberry, right? So this one has fresh blueberries with lime juice, agave, and that's it, right? Yeah.
Yes.
And then what I do is I pour it over a cheesecloth and I strain it out so there's none of the seeds and all that stuff. So it's pure just juice. And that's really the hardest part of this drink is the setup, you know, for that. So we're gonna.
That's a lot of work. I think people don't realize that you're not just pouring that from a can.
Right, and I don't want to do that. I guarantee that people are going to come in here, you know, the food. Oh, I can get you fresh blueberry juice now. I would rather just go buy the blueberries and you know, macerate it myself and strain it out. I just think that adds a little bit to it that's worth it. So.
It's a lot of work, guys, that goes in behind the scenes. That's the part that a lot of people don't know. And that's why your drinks specifically taste so good. There's not only a lot of love, but a lot of fresh stuff in them.
It's just like when they use fresh, good ingredients, the food is definitely better. So this is the little blue jar, Ted, that I.
Yes, I see it.
And then
this one?
No, we're going to use that too, but there's a little baby blue jar. Like
yeah. I put it up. This one.
That's the juice, yep.
Yum.
The tequila that we're using is I infuse the tequila with jalapenos. And that's pretty easy to do. You just cut up like jalapenos are tough because you don't know the heat scale. Sometimes I get them and they're not super hot. And this batch was a little spicy, so just prepare yourself.
I like spice in my drink.
So, 3 to 5 jalapenos in the vodka for an hour, then strain it all out back into the bottle. And that's it. Then you got your jalapeno tequila.
I love it.
So this one, we are going to use the tin. So just put some ice in your tin.
I'm assuming this is, oh God, there's the jigger. My bad. There's a jigger in there. I'm sorry. I didn't know. My bad. Hi, Kelsey's on. What's up, Kelsey? Okay, so this is a shaker?
Yeah, it's a tin.
Tin, okay. I don't know why I'm allowed out, honestly. And should I fill it with ice?
It's up to here.
Okay.
Not a measurement. And what we're doing here is we're doing two things. We're chilling the drink, and we're also diluting it a little bit because the juices that I make, if you make lemonade at home or something like that, you're going to add water. Well, I don't add as much water in the juice, so we need to dilute it a little bit. Otherwise, it's just going to be too sweet, too tart. So
dilute's a bad word, but here it's a good word, right?
So we're going to take our jalapeno tequila.
All right. That's this right here. I got to take, look, I'm going to take the cap off.
Yeah.
Did it. I'm a mess. All right. Oh, I'm going to use the jigger.
Yeah, you could do 1.5 ounces to 2 ounces. So just almost fill it all the way up on the long end.
I've never used a jigger before.
And then just drop it right in.
I'm afraid I'm going to spill. Nice. Okay. I'll be for hire for parties if you'd like. Your guests will only need one drink and it'll all be over. All right. I did that. I did good.
You want maybe about 3/4 of that jar I gave you, Ted. That was a 4-ounce
This
jar.
one?
Yeah. You could just pour the whole thing in there.
Okay. Okay. Here we go, kids.
Are you ready for the fun part?
Oh, is this the shaky part?
You got your pint glass, which I gave you.
Yes.
Okay. You gotta,
This one, right?
you got to spin it in your hand and pop it in.
Yeah. Okay. We'll be cleaning glass up on aisle 5 in the bedroom if I do that. All right. So I'm not. Oh, that's the strainer part. I have to use this to shake. Okay. Woo. Okay. Okay. Listen. This is going to go everywhere.
There you go.
I'm tired now. The thing that I always notice when people make these is they have a hard time getting the top off.
Yeah, so just hit the side.
I got it. Oh, wait, no. My liver and it had a conversation before we put it on there.
So now we're going to take another one of our old-fashioned glasses.
One?
Yep. And we're going to use one of our big cubes.
Oh, that's right. I love a big cube.
Yeah. So these ice cubes are the ones that we get from Gainesville. They're crystal clear.
Guys, you have to give a shout out to Sean. If you could have seen the prep that arrived at my door, every part of whatever we needed was thought of in detail. That's what you're getting when you go to the Basin. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss out. Look, I've got this beautiful, nice cube, gorgeous cube in there. All right, I did it.
Strainer.
Oh, yeah, strainer. Oh, God. How are you holding that?
That's straight on top.
Got it?
And then see this little thing that sticks up?
Yes.
Put your finger right there.
On it?
Yeah, so you're holding it.
Like that?
That way, on the back side, so you can push it forward.
Oh, okay. I got you.
There you go. That way, you can all the pour. See, if I push more, it pours less.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So then we just put it over top.
Let's see if I can do this. Just enough to cover the ice cube?
Yeah, however much you want to drink.
That's for another show, Sean. This looks and smells so good.
And that's
It's like a real drink.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh my God, it smells delicious. Oh, that has good heat. If you guys have never tried a drink with a little bit of heat in it, you're missing out. It usually has that lovely little, it's got a little sweet with the blueberry, but the heat comes out. It's delicious. All right, this is a jalapeno blueberry margarita.
Yep. Jalapenos are tough because I never know what I'm getting. Last time I made this batch, I tried a little piece and I'm like, oh, okay, 3 jalapenos would be enough.
What is it about jalapenos? Is it really the seeds? That's what people tell me. It has to do with.
Take all the seeds and the ribbing out, and I just let the pepper part, because I like the pepper flavor of the jalapeno.
Very much so.
A little bit of heat's nice, but when you get that flavor with the tequila, I just think it works well.
It's so good. No, so where do you come up with this idea? Like, I get a Mississippi Mule because the booze is from the vodka is from Mississippi. It's your spin on a mule. But where did you come up with the jalapeno blueberry? Did you have a lot of trial and error? That's my dream.
I had some jalapeno infused tequila from another drink that I got out of this really cool Death and Company, which is a very famous bar in New York City, book. And I was just thinking about what else I could do with it. It's not, a regular margarita. And I had already done the raspberry daiquiri where we macerate the raspberries. So I wanted to do the same thing with blueberries. So just blueberry, jalapeno infused tequila, lime juice, agave, and you taste a lot. So
I think the taste, like I've been to a lot of different tastings, and then of course when the club was open, anytime I was there, chef would pull me into any kind of tasting, which is why I love late afternoons at the Citrus Club. And I just love to taste the flavors because there's flavors you just don't know. I mean, I just wouldn't know what to put together, and it doesn't have to be sweet, guys. That's the other thing. A lot of people are afraid of anything flavored, and flavored doesn't have to be super sugary sweet. This has wonderful blueberry flavor, but that jalapeno just comes at the end of it. It's just a great mix. I love drink. I feel very fancy that I just made a jalapeno blueberry margarita. All right, so tell us about the bar part, because you have the Basin, you have the symbol, and people can't see it, but I did tag it. What is the logo? What does the logo represent?
the logo is a mermaid. So in my, I went down the rabbit hole on the St. Johns River and the Wekiva River Basin, hence the name the Basin. We're just but maybe 300 yards from Lake Monroe right here. It's a big part of what downtown Sanford's about. So they used to, I don't know how much truth there is to this, because when I tell you, it's a little weird. They would mistake manatees for mermaids. So
I've heard that story.
Beautiful mermaids that end up putting it on paper were actually manatees. And I just thought it would be a cool part of the logo. I mean, we have some other stuff going on in there. We're inside the Henry's Depot, which is after Henry Plant. So the mermaid on our logo is wearing a conductor's cap with the original Plant Railroad System logo on it. I told the artist, just put these little hidden, things that are relevant to what we're doing. So.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing. When you were telling the story on the first show, the thing I left with most is that you really understood the history of what was there. And you could talk about, they can't see the painting. There's a painting that sat behind us. There's multiple paintings, but there's art behind us where we sat on the first show. And there was such a history to everything. Everything had, and by the way, if you don't know and you didn't tap on the hyperlink for the Basin, it's in Sanford. So the train would go through, and you can tell a little bit about that before we go to, so I can keep drinking. Tell a little bit about that, because maybe people don't know. You think they do, but they don't.
Yeah, so this was the site of one of the first railroads in Florida, and it was in 1880 is when it started here. Henry Plant bought it in 1885 because he was a big railroad tycoon and ship tycoon. Well, the only way to get in and out to Central Florida would be from the St. Johns River. So Sanford was a huge asset to Central Florida and Florida in general. And then when Henry Plant bought it, he tied it into his whole system. The building we're in was rebuilt on the same footprint in 1940, but we definitely have some ghosts from the late 1800s floating around in here.
I love that. And I love the space. How many square feet is it?
The total space is 7,800 square feet.
Guys, it's beautiful. And so when you tell them a little bit, since the cameras are static, but tell them a little bit about as you walk in, because I know where the bar is, and then you're going to head down that way to your right, I believe, and tell them each little food place has its own little nook and cranny. It's just so cool and quaint. Tell them a little bit about that.
Yeah, so the building is just like a long rectangle. And as you head down towards the front, we've got a poke spot, Poke Rose. We've got Mexican Asian fusion, which is Genghis Khan's. We've got a coffee spot, coffee. We've got a vegan spot, Dixie Dharma. We've got Salvatore's Prime Sandwiches, which you've had. And then we have Grain and Ember wood-fired pizza. We've
All
got
good.
outdoor seating here. We have a big parking lot. So we did February 29th, we did a green and bluesgrass concert, which was blues and bluegrass music. And we had some sponsors that were like CBD and hemp related and stuff like that. It was pretty fun.
That's cool. Guys, you have to check it out when it's open, but you really don't have to wait if you want one of these wonderful cocktails that I'm imbibing in right now. But you definitely, it's easy to get to, even for me. Sanford is just growing up. It's so beautiful out there. And this place is absolutely amazing. All right. So I have drank some of it. I didn't drink everything yet, but while we're talking about the next drink, I'm going to finish the first drink.
All right. So the next one we're going to do is the strawberry honeysuckle lemonade.
Yum.
So we have this same head distillers. They make honeysuckle. And I'm not a big fan of like all the flavored vodkas, you know, and you go into a bar and they've got like whipped cream and all that. We're not about that. We're using the ones that are flavored that we can sort of play off those flavors, you know?
Right.
So this is going to be the same concept. We're going to take our tin.
But how did you come up, while we do the tin, how did you come up, wait, the tin is this thing again, right?
You can just dump your old ice into the
Wait, I gotta dump the rest of the drink, buddy.
I gave you 2 pint glasses, so you should have a clean pint glass there.
I do. You thought of everything, Sean. Kelsey, is this what he's like at home? Because he thought of absolutely everything.
Gonna say
all right, so new ice, fresh ice, right? All right, that's me dumping the ice out. Same amount of ice?
Yeah, same amount.
Okay, I got it.
Then we're gonna do the same thing again. Just however much vodka you like it, just almost to the top. I like a little more in this actually because the strawberries are so thick. The vodka kind of cuts it down a little bit.
So why honeysuckle? What made you pick that?
I just figured the honeysuckle flavor goes good with the strawberry puree. And in the strawberry puree, I do strawberries. I do a little bit of lavender bitters, and I do straight fresh lemon juice. And that's, again, I strain all that in a cheesecloth and get just the juice.
What's a cheesecloth again? Sorry, I've heard of it, but I don't know what that is.
Which one?
What's a cheesecloth?
It's basically like a picture like a sheet that is perforated enough where it holds the solids, but the liquids strain through. So I put it in a bucket and I rubber band it around the top of the bucket, put the top on, let it sit for a day, and all the juice just kind of drips down off.
Yum. All right, this is the strawberry.
Yep. So put your honeysuckle vodka in.
I did good already. I put it in. And am I putting this whole thing in here?
You can put the whole thing or as much as you as your little heart desires.
Okay. Wow.
And so this is again a good point as to why we shake this is because we're trying to dilute a little bit. That strawberry is really thick.
Oh God, I got to remember how to do that again. Oh wait. I got to put the top on. We're not straining yet.
Right. Get your pint glass.
I got my pint glass. Here we go. Gonna put the pint glass on. Stacy's now in the bedroom, so hopefully I don't really mess it up.
Give it a good. Make sure it's on there good.
Okay, it's on there good. Hold on. I don't know if it's on there good. Oh God, hold on. There we go. I'm not good at this, guys. This is my workout for the month.
You're doing great.
All right. All right, I need the strainery thing on top again.
You're going to use your third old-fashioned glass.
Got it.
Again, the good ice.
Oh, I got a good ice. Okay. Nice. What made you choose the good ice for these two?
I just figure if we're diluting them already when we shake them, I don't want somebody to get to the bottom, especially with pureed fruit. It separates real fast, you know, and then you get a watery kind of sip.
Yeah, I totally understand. All right, this is the strainy part, right?
Finger on.
I got it, I think. Here we go. So y'all know I don't have somebody behind me doing it. All right. I don't even know what honeysuckle tastes like, so cheers.
Cheers, Ted.
Cheers, buddy. Smells good. Yum.
Yeah.
Mm. That's delicious. These are all like refreshing drinks.
Coming up on, so
I would call them breakfast drinks, but you know, I'm the only one probably that who might imbibe then. I don't know. It seems like everybody's drinking daytime, nighttime, because we have no earthly idea what time it really is.
They're like smoothies.
That sort, you know, it tastes like a strawberry shortcakey kind of, but it's not overpowering. It's really good.
And that the vodka is not like super overpowering alcohol wise. That's why you get away with putting a little bit more in there.
Imagine that. So these three, you also came up with, like, you all create drinks all the time, and you don't have to make them, but I'm just curious. That was one of the things I loved. You talked about how you spent time really thinking about the drinks and creating them, and you had some that were named specifically for where you're at. Can you share a little bit about that with them?
Yeah.
People are asking if you can deliver.
Sure. Order is. We have a drink called the Monroe where we use a pineapple ginger jam, and we use jams, locally made jams from Smiling Goat Jams. They have a blueberry lavender, pineapple ginger, similar concept wise. The Sanford Rose is another one. With the two paintings, if y'all ever come in, you'll see some of the names of the cocktails are pulled from the subjects of the painting, like the Bartram Bramble. We have a really giant painting of William Bartram, who documented a lot of Florida in the late 1700s. And just, have fun. We're having fun with it. We have the Osprey,
I just loved it. I thought it was so creative. Like, that's why I keep trying to mention that you all really put a lot of thought into this. Just wasn't open up a restaurant and bar or a depot. It was really a lot of thought that went into it. So how can if people want these, don't come to my house because it'll be gone real soon. But if people want to order from you or want to know more about the Basin, what do they do?
We have our Basin Facebook page, Henry's Depot Facebook page. I've in the slump here, I've been doing some videos, so you can go, and I usually will post like exactly what brand we're using or any other alternative brands, and they can make cocktails at home and then come in when we open and try them and compare and see how they did. But we have the videos where we do the cocktails, and if you go on our website and you see a cocktail, you want the recipe, send me a message. I'll happily send you the recipe. And,
So what, I ask everyone this, and Kelsey, by the way, said it's an obsession. I'm pretty sure she was talking about the process. So what are you personally doing? I mean, if I were in your shoes, I know exactly what I would be doing. But what are you personally doing to stay creative, stay positive, kind of keep afloat?
Yeah, I'm just, I'm reading like the couple books I got and coming up with new ideas. And I think that's the fun part of it. I'm really looking forward to when we're able to start planning events again. I love live music. We do a lot of live music here, so I'm really looking forward to bringing back the local musicians in here, and just thinking about the fun things that we're going to be doing, in June and July and going into next fall, and put all this madness behind us.
I mean, I just want to encourage anybody who loves these drinks or loves Sean's spirit and everything that is the Basin to reach out and support local. I know it's not our normal to think of drive-by cocktails, although I love the new normal on that part for sure. But he's still there. He's still functioning. It's still a place, and why not? I mean, if you're out and about, people love downtown Sanford. You live in Sanford, reach out to Sean. These drinks are delicious. And if I made it and it's delicious, imagine how really good it is when Sean and his team make it. All right, man, that was really fun. Thank you. I love everyone. So you have the jalapeno blueberry margarita. You have the strawberry lemonade. Hold on. Strawberry honeysuckle lemonade. And you have the Mississippi Mule. So obviously I haven't poured enough of the vodka yet because I can still say all three of those. Thank you so much for being on the show, buddy. Go out and support Sean and the Basin. And thanks for bringing all this. I am sure it will come back empty to you.
That's the plan.
Thank you so much. Love to you and Kelsey. Thank you guys so much.
Appreciate it.
That was fun, buddy. Thank you.